Welcome, ladies and
What am
gentlemen.
I doing with my phone?
The
Okay.
Pointless Sports Opinions.
Do not disturb.
I'm Chase. Caleb's on Do Not Disturb.
I am here.
Luke's wearing a nice Pepsi outfit. I like that.
Yeah, man. You getting us a brain deal?
Yeah, what the hell is this?
I wish.
You better not walk
You
in
let him
front.
know his damn PayPal is scooping up all the money.
Yeah, he's stealing my money. My hard-earned
What were
money.
we looking at the other day? And his PayPal was hooked up to it. We're like, damn it.
Yeah, we got to see all the money that he's stealing from
We've
us.
been bamboozled.
We're getting Britney speared.
Don't say that.
What,
Oh,
did her
God.
mom take her money?
I don't know, dude. I don't want to get Britney speared anything. Nobody's getting Britney
Never mind, that
speared.
sounds nice. Oh, I can't say that joke. Never
No,
mind.
you can't.
You know what I was
Stop.
going to say. All right,
What are we talking about?
NFL. Do some plugs first.
PSO Sports on Twitter and Instagram. Pointless Sports Opinions on Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Twitch TV. That's it. Yeah, I think that's it.
Insert graphic here.
Pocket Cast, yeah, the graphic. We need a little update on the graphic. Luke, can we get a little update on the graphic? What's Luke doing over there? Homework?
He's on eBay right now. He's buying something.
Oh, with our
This is what our
with
producer did.
PayPal.
Yeah, look, I see PayPal right there. He's about to click it. About to buy some Yeezys with our PayPal account.
All right, we're talking some NFL. Chase, why don't you run us through here?
Oh, you want me to lead the show?
Yeah, you put it together. You take us through.
The Lamar Jackson hype is real. It's there now. Even though he threw one touchdown, had 2 picks, they win again. Baltimore's 2-0 with him as a starting quarterback. He's fun to watch, but it looks like it's reminding me of Tebow. Tebow wasn't ready, and I don't think Lamar's ready either.
Just the way he throws the ball, it's kind of
Tebow
just looks like he just throws with his arm. Like it looks like he doesn't do anything else. But I don't know. He can run. That's for sure.
He runs a lot. Didn't he
Boy
run,
can run.
what was it, 20-something times the first week,
Yeah,
and now
2 weeks
11
ago.
this time?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Who'd they even play? Who'd they play this week?
the Raiders.
Raiders, yeah. Well, I mean,
And he threw both of his picks were off tip passes.
Yeah.
So they were kind of fluky. They got
if you
bobbled.
have any Baltimore Ravens wide receivers, drop them immediately because he's not throwing to
Now
them.
you're going fantasy.
Fantasy football, Chase.
Don't take advice from
No.
fantasy advice from Chase.
No.
You know we're still in that league, right? That
What
league
league?
you were supposed to help me run.
You never asked me.
Yeah.
You went incognito on us.
5 and 7, I think. Yeah.
Sounds
we
like
started
it.
out good, but we've lost quite a few in a row.
It sounds like,
It's been rough. But yeah, Lamar. I don't know. He's solid. I guess he's been fine.
You have to keep throwing him out there, don't you?
I don't think so.
You don't?
I wouldn't be.
You think they should wimbush him? Start bench him even though he's winning?
So I don't know. If Flacco comes back and they still have a chance to make the playoffs, I think they'll throw Flacco back in there. That's my opinion. I don't know because the offense is hampered either way because they don't
Yeah.
let him throw the ball. Every throw Lamar Jackson makes, it's like a stick route by the tight end.
Hey,
He's
that
thrown it
works.
4 yards. He did have a couple heaves downfield. He had like a 70-yard incompletion or something like that.
Look, you need to monitor the chat. G-Man's talking to us.
G-Man, what
no,
up?
we didn't get any damn snow. That's why I'm upset.
Shouts to G-Man. There was snow in St. Charles. There was snow up at school.
There's snow everywhere except here because God hates me.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Lamar Jackson.
Better fantasy quarterback this week, Rivers or Wilson?
Ooh, this week? Like last week or like the upcoming week?
So it's this week, so probably this week.
I don't know the matchups.
I know Wilson. I have his numbers down here. He did pretty good. 339, 2 touchdowns for Wilson. Wilson's always running for his life. He's a good QB. I think they're 6-5 this year now.
If you're
But-
talking about next week, who did they play?
Seahawks play the
Seattle
49ers
play- yeah,
next week, which
Niners.
is always a good pick.
And then Rivers.
Always go
plays-
against the 49ers. That team's just bad.
Who does Rivers play? Oh my God, someone's calling me. Rivers plays Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, at Pittsburgh. I'd probably play. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a
Wilson. I don't know.
toss-up. We'll probably dive into that in the fantasy show.
Yeah, Chase's dumbass doesn't know anything about fantasy football.
Anyway, were we done with Lamar Jackson? You got any other takes on him?
No,
I don't really have
okay.
any. I mean, he's been fine.
I do have a quiz for you.
Not a world beater. Oh, another quiz. Okay.
I'm good with these. So, after Lamar Jackson's been hyped up, even though he's doing okay, but for the most part he's just been average. He's just been winning games. So I thought about the most hyped players of all time in all major sports, and I'm going to quiz you on it. and see if you can guess who
In
these
your
guys.
opinion.
No. This is. I mean, it's not like, oh, I thought this guy was going to be good. No, the
But there's
world
no,
thought
like,
this guy.
world hype rankings.
No,
so
you
there's
can't.
obviously some
You can't
bias
judge.
going in.
Well, you can't judge bust. You know, somebody gets
Yeah, you're right.
somebody bust. You can't judge that. You know, this player.
What? What are you laughing at?
This player was the first high schooler to be drafted #1 pick in the draft
In the NBA?
in the NBA.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he only finished his career with averages of 6.6 points and 5.5 rebounds. Who was it?
What year?
Early 2000s. He was the #1 pick in the draft.
Kendrick Perkins.
No. They basically compared him to Tim Duncan and every other good power forward in the league.
I don't know. I should know.
Judging from his stats, he didn't pan out.
Is he a recognizable name?
Yes.
Oh. No. That's not what I
MJ.
was thinking of. MJ? I don't know.
MJ drafted him
MJ drafted him?
with the Wizards.
I don't know.
Kwame, man. Kwame Brown.
Brown?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
MJ. During his general manager duties
Yeah,
/ playing duties.
He was overhyped.
Yeah. All right. This MLB pitcher could throw over 100 miles per hour, but was known for his ability to slow down and speed up any pitch in his arsenal. He'd throw a changeup 85, then he'd throw a changeup again 81, just to try to fool the hitter. He's really good. In his debut, he struck out 14 batters in 7 innings. He's made a couple All-Star games, and he's still pitching today. Who is this?
Michael Walker.
No,
What?
Michael Wacha.
I don't know. Is he like an ace?
What team?
No. He's a 2 or 3.
Can we get a team?
He could have been, but
What league?
he got injured a lot.
AL or NL?
You know,
Can we get a team or no?
Washington,
Oh, Strasburg?
easily.
Oh.
Strasburg.
Yeah.
One of the
He got
most.
a lot of-
I actually watched his debut, and I never watched that stuff.
Yeah, me
It
too.
was a good debut.
Yeah.
All right. This center was billed as the next Shaquille O'Neal after his 25-point, 12-rebound performance in the national championship game. He was guaranteed to be no bust, just like every other NBA player that's drafted #1. But injuries said otherwise. Who is it? This one's easy.
What year?
2000.
Give me much.
I gave you a lot. A center that was billed as the next Shaq.
There's
He
been a
dropped
lot of
20,
center
he dropped
bills.
25 and 12 against the Florida won that year with Joakim Noah and all that.
Oh my goodness.
Who played against him?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Ohio State. #1 pick.
Solinger. I don't know.
The #1 pick.
Oh, Greg Oden?
And then Greg Oden. Good old knees, Greg Oden.
Yeah, rip.
All right. Now, since we are on an NFL pod, here's an actual NFL player. This NFL QB was known for his antics before the draft, as he refused to play for the team that drafted him and even said that he would retire. He eventually was traded to a team that he played his whole career with, and he's now in the Hall of Fame. Who is it? I think he's a 2-time Super Bowl champ, 1-time Super Bowl MVP.
I should know this too.
Yeah.
Watched a
9-time Pro
documentary
Bowls.
on this.
Yeah, you're on the right track. That was on ESPN. I remember that. He's in the same draft as Marino.
This is a huge name too.
Big name.
I thought
He beat Brett Favre the year to stop Brett Favre going back to back. Pissed me off, man. Brett Favre beat Drew Bledsoe and the Patriots. Next year, played this quarterback and this running back as well.
what team was it?
Come on, man.
Just
I
tell
give
me
the
the
team, it's it.
Just tell me the
I give you the team that's giving you the answers. I
know,
want
but
you to
just
get
tell
this.
me anyway.
And now I feel like you're teachers in high school, and they just give you
Just
the answer.
tell me.
Now you're here, yelling at me to tell you. Denver, damn it! You're kidding me.
Elway?
Yeah. God, he threatened to go to the Yankees because he was also
The Yankees, so man.
they offered
I
him a
know.
full-time contract. I'm not playing for the Colts.
He made the right decision.
I think he's a dumbass.
Well, he's clearly been fine. It worked out.
He's a bitch.
All right, let's keep
All
going.
right, that's it. All right, what if I told you that the Buffalo Bills have a better record than the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Then, I'd believe you.
What if I told you this before the
I
beginning
wouldn't
of the
believe
season?
you. I wouldn't believe you. No way.
This is one of the few picks that I got right, and I'm still going to just run
The
off.
Jags?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I said regression, and this is a lot more than a regression. They're starting Cody Kessler, for Christ's sake.
Minutes before we started recording, they announced they're going to start Cody Kessler.
Over their-
rough times in Jacksonville, man.
Their quarterback that they just gave a 4-year extension
Rough
to.
times in Jacksonville.
Could have traded for Alex Smith.
They could have done anything.
Could have traded up in the draft.
Went with
Could have
the
got
Bortles.
Lamar.
Fired their OC. That's part of the reason why they made the quarterback change. Is Cody Kessler going to be any better than Blake Bortles?
No.
Probably not.
But what can you do?
I don't understand. I mean, why not? What's their record now? 3-8.
3-8, big
Why
dog.
don't just keep playing Bortles? What's Cody? Is Cody Kessler does he have any future?
Well, that's what you gotta. You know what you're getting out of Bortles right now. You know what you're getting, so you got to throw somebody in to see if you can get some momentum. Maybe Kessler goes out there and I don't know, does something.
What?
Maybe he does something miraculous.
I just don't see a positive coming out of this.
Well, you never know. Sometimes, like Kurt Warner, we thought was done. They threw him in there over Leinart, even though he proved that he couldn't do it the year before in Arizona, and then he also couldn't prove that he sucked ass in New York. And then they threw him out there.
Are you comparing Kurt Warner to Cody Kessler?
I'm using an example that works perfectly. I didn't even know what I was doing at first, but now I know what I'm doing. It makes sense. Sometimes you struggle a little bit, and then if he goes on a streak, Cody Kessler could be good with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and you just got to run with it. That's why they're throwing him out there.
Sure.
And you're not winning, so
It's rough.
why keep throwing Blake pick 6 Bortles out there?
I don't know, because you made that investment. You got to let
Just
them
because
play
sometimes
out
you
of it.
got to let it go.
But you can't though.
You
The money's
can't.
there. You're 3-8. You can't let that go. You
can't.
gotta do.
This is like the Cardinals playing Dexter
this is what
Fowler
they do.
every single day.
They stopped that though. They put him on the DL.
Eventually,
Yeah.
after 95 games.
You got to be like, dude, figure this out, or next year we're making other plans.
You have to go up to Blake Bortles and say, dude,
Yes,
figure this out.
I swear to you,
You don't think they've ever told him that before?
they probably have. But now you can say our season is in jeopardy. We might need to go another direction next season. So you better.
Our
play this
season's
one out.
gone, is what they should say. It's
Yeah.
not in jeopardy, it's
It's
gone.
over.
3-8, you're done.
Yeah.
Especially in the AFC, you ain't.
You win 5 games in a row, you go 500. So
That's bad.
yeah, they're bad.
They also fought. That was pretty interesting.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about that. Yeah, Leonard Fournette.
Fournette out there throwing hands.
Who caught the touchdown? That was Moncrief and somebody else.
Something.
And they just, while everybody was fighting, they both just stayed clutched to the ball. They called the touchdown. It doesn't matter what happens then.
Yeah.
After that, the touchdown's called. If he had a pick, you could have overruled it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter who hangs on to it for the next 20 minutes. I just thought that was hilarious.
Well, it's a 50-50 ball, and that goes to the receiver, doesn't it?
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, even if they were going to flip it to an interception, you hanging on to the ball for 20 minutes after the play is over, that's got nothing to do with it.
This is a broken team doing broken team stuff.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough.
Josh Allen got to win.
Yeah.
I would flip you off, but I don't want to have somebody have to edit or anything.
Did you see his touchdown throw?
No, I
Oh my
didn't.
God, it was a rope, dude. He was getting swallowed up in the pocket. I didn't even know how he got the throw off, and he flung it downfield. It was a great throw.
He's a good quarterback.
He had a good
He
little,
ran for a lot, too.
Yeah,
99 yards and 11 carries. I was like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, he played well.
He's 8 of 19, though, passing.
Nice little break for him, I guess.
Yeah.
He got healthy and then.
He said he could have played last week, but the Bills told him not to, which I thought was smart. Yeah, they're like, we're not playing for anything this year. We don't want to risk it, so take as much time as you want. So he said he was 100% healthy, and he looked pretty good.
Yep, he was solid. I don't know really what else to say. Through the air, he only had 160 yards. Had that one killer touchdown. That's the biggest takeaway I have is he made that bazooka throw in the pocket, and he was using his legs. He doesn't use his legs a ton. He might need to use them more.
Yeah, apparently he's a better runner than we think.
He looks solid.
The Chargers absolutely destroyed the Cardinals, but the big thing was Gordon.
Yeah, that's not good.
Melvin Gordon went down with an MCL injury they're talking about.
Yeah, he's going to miss at least a few weeks.
And they were leading 28-10 when he went down. Mm-hmm. What do you think about that?
I mean, I'm not taking out Melvin Gordon. They haven't done it all year.
But you're going against Arizona. You're not going to...
If I do anything, I'm just going to give Eckler more work. I'm not taking Melvin Gordon out of the game. That doesn't really happen in the NFL.
No.
Too much.
They never take the starters.
Yeah.
In. That's more like a collegiate thing, I think.
And I don't know. He's your horse, and he's the reason your offense goes. So if you're trying to really put a hammer down. You got to keep him in there and keep feeding the beast. He's been amazing this year. Sucks to see him go down like that, but
Thanks for the bits, G-Man.
oh, shouts to G-Man. But yeah, sucks for them. He's been sucks for him. He's been awesome this year. Eckler's going to be good though. Eckler's solid little pass catching, change of pace back. He's going to get the work while he's gone. So we'll see. They did win though. They bounced back. That's a spot where the Chargers might lose, but the Cardinals are so dang bad that they were able to take care of business.
I don't know. I would have taken them out. 28-10 over the Cardinals this game.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you could argue it either way, but it doesn't really happen.
They ended up winning like 45-10 or something like that. It was bad. All right, Chase Daniels comes off the couch to beat Matt Patricia's
Thanksgiving, man.
Charmin Ultra defense. It's ultra soft defense. If you guys didn't get it,
We're thankful for Chase Daniel on Thanksgiving, man.
I know.
It's his first snaps outside the fourth quarter, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think
crazy,
dude,
man.
No joke. He just earned himself a backup role for the next 10 years, just from this one
He already
game.
has.
I know,
He's
but
already got
again, another one. If he would have went out there and pulled Nathan Peterman, people would be like, "Yeah, we can't sign him. He's not that good." But that's solid.
I was actually talking about Nick Mullins yesterday with the people I was watching football with. I was like, Nick Mullins is going to be the backup for the rest of his career because of this season.
Yeah,
And it doesn't even matter what he does from this
Exactly.
point on. And just like Brock Osweiler, like as soon as you're in the limelight, you're a backup.
Exactly.
For the rest of your career.
Derek
That's
Anderson.
awesome. Yeah, for sure. They literally pulled him off his couch. But not Matt Barkley. He's going to outperform that, right?
yeah, he should be a star.
He should have started over Josh Allen.
He should have. Josh Allen wasn't ready.
Yeah, Chase Daniel was a beast.
That was cool to watch too.
Yeah, it's cool to see the guys you know do well.
It's fun to
Mizzou
see Matt Patricia, who's a defensive-minded coach, constantly lose because of his defense.
and get thrashed by
Just
Chase freaking
Bad.
Daniel.
And then Matthew Stafford, they can't help him because he doesn't know how to play call for an offense.
Yeah, it's not looking good in Detroit, man.
No.
Detroit
Has it ever
football.
looked good in Detroit?
Yeah, and they didn't have
Not since the 80s with the Pistons.
didn't have their beast Kerryon Johnson this week either. But Garrett Blount actually played well. He
Yeah,
had
2
88
touchdowns.
yards, 2 touchdowns. He played pretty well.
He's a tank.
He is a tank. That is a word I
But
would
next
use.
week he'll have -3 yards on 5 carries.
Probably.
The Saints, they can't stop winning, man.
Wait, we didn't talk. The Bears are a legitimate threat.
Oh, are the Bears a legitimate threat in
To
the
what?
playoffs? To the NFC, making the Super Bowl. The threat to the NFC. How do you think they stack up against the Rams?
They go as far as their defense takes them.
How far is that?
I don't know.
Okay,
Actually, they go as far as Mitch Trubisky can take them.
if you watch them and you see Bears against Saints, what are you thinking? You think it's just a thrashing, or what do you think it's going to be?
I think the Saints would win. I don't know if they whoop their butt or
But
not.
like Bears against, do you think they have a legitimate threat to beat the Saints?
No.
No. Yeah, that's how I see them. I see them as like a 1-win playoff team. I think of them as kind of like a Jacksonville a little bit last year. Jacksonville was 1 play from the Super Bowl, but I think they're a little less than that. I think they could possibly win 1 game in the playoffs.
You could compare them to that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. They're gonna mess some people up though. I bet.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna make the playoffs and make some noise. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
It'll be interesting. Who Dat Nation can't stop winning. Saints absolutely destroyed the Falcons.
I hate that.
You don't like that?
No.
Why?
I don't know. It's just corny.
It's corny.
Yeah.
It's corny. We're going to talk about corny.
Yeah.
You're Mr. Corny.
Why am I corny?
You seen those comments you've been saying on PSO?
Oh yeah.
What'd you say about Kawhi?
Kawhi believed that we will win. Yeah, see, you like it.
I feel like I'm in high school again. I have to laugh at the teacher's jokes.
Yeah, but they're good. They're good. They also took care of business on Thanksgiving. Drew Brees was throwing touchdowns at people I didn't even know walked the earth.
I saw that.
Seriously.
That
My-
box score was like, what the hell? Who's that guy?
I was sitting in the next room and my uncle was watching, and he would yell over. He'd be like, "Drew Brees just threw another one." I'd be
We
like,
just got a new subscriber.
Who was it?
G-Man.
Oh,
Subscribing to Pointless Sports
Shouts to
Opinion.
G-Man. Why
hey,
weren't you already subbed?
thanks, man.
Yeah, that's not the point.
Luke's going to steal the money anyway, so we
Thanks,
won't see it.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, Drew Brees throwing touchdowns.
He only had like 180 yards, but he had
Yeah.
4 touchdowns.
Less than 200 yards, had 4 touchdowns. Tommy Lee Lewis and a couple other people that
Tommy
you
Lee
didn't
Jones?
know. No, not Tommy Lee Jones.
He's not playing for him.
No. No Kamara touchdown, no Michael Thomas touchdown. Just Drew Brees just slinging it all over the field. They're really good. Yeah, that's all I have to say about them.
What do you think the Falcons should do? Looking forward, because I mean they're 4-7.
Yeah, they can't make
Season's
the playoffs.
probably done. They can't win the NFC South.
They're not making the playoffs.
No, 4-7.
4-7.
Well, you got to win
It's too
5 straight.
hard. I guess in theory they could if they did rattle off 5 straight, but I don't see that. They don't show. They're not a team.
That
that's,
defense
like,
is
resilient.
so hurt.
And they're not a team that's resilient. And I don't know.
What should they do off season? If you're they call you up. They say, Caleb. I feel like I give you this a lot. They say, Caleb, you got to be the GM of the Falcons. What are you going to do?
I don't know. Do you make a coaching change?
That's what I'm saying. Do you have to?
Either that or you need more defensive depth. But I feel like the inconsistency. I'm not Mr. Fire the coach.
Yeah,
by any
neither am I.
means, but
I feel like you give them another year.
they
And
don't
if you have
come
another
to
bad
play
year,
a lot. And
Yeah.
I feel like that's coaching.
Yeah.
Like that's you not preparing your guys.
that's true.
And they're fully grown men, so I don't know how much you can do to motivate them, but what? Oh.
Keep going.
What happened?
Nothing. Just keep going. Were you saying consistency in coaching?
Yeah, they're just not consistent. I don't know what they do. I don't know.
If I'm them, go overhaul on defense and I mean you have a quarterback and you have good receivers. That's hard to get in this league.
Trade some of your offensive depth, see what you can do.
Yeah. Maybe see what you get for Calvin Ridley.
Sign some defensive guys.
You know, make some trades.
Sounds easy.
Does sound easy, but that's why we're here and the Falcons are there.
Yeah.
All right, Baker Mayfield absolutely destroyed Michael Scott.
Yeah.
In the Cincinnati Bengals.
Michael Scott.
Hugh
Why did he
Jackson.
destroy my... Wait, why is
Jackson.
he... Why are we comparing these?
You said wasn't that a thing? They were comparing Hugh Jackson to Michael Scott.
Yeah.
God, dude, what the hell? I feel like I'm telling jokes to my mom. She didn't get any of them
That
either.
was your joke.
No,
But yeah, he thrashed him. He had 3 first-half touchdown passes.
Luke, you're not getting a shout out for your. He just subscribed as well. Luke's not getting it.
You just gave him a shout-out.
No, Luke. Got a
Yeah,
shout out.
you just did it.
Yeah, I'll give him a shout out. Right there.
But Baker was awesome.
Yeah, 4 touchdowns,
I,
258 yards. They just absolutely trolled Hugh Jackson.
Yeah, gave the ball to him. Demarius Randall did. I don't know if he did that on purpose or not, but like
He did it on purpose.
I guess not on purpose. I know he did it on purpose, but was it meant to troll him
This was their first win in 20-something games on the road. 25 games, I
against Hugh
think.
Jackson? Oh God, I love it. And then Baker comes out and poops on Hugh Jackson in the post game. He's like, you tell us to play for you all year, then you go join another team.
What's he supposed to do? He got fired.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You know?
I just like the fire from Baker. He's
I don't.
been the best rookie. No?
I want to
You
say
can't
no,
even
but I
say
can't
it.
think of anything
You
off
can't
my
even
head.
say it. Holy Christ.
You got some beads dropping on the floor. Where'd that drop?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but
Why do you always knock that damn thing off?
what, this?
That thing.
Oh, I'm picking it
I
up.
don't even have one. Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
you do. It would come off.
I don't hit that all the time or play with it like you do.
I do. The Vikings won on Sunday Night Football.
That was a good game.
That was a good game.
Freaking Cousins destroyed Rodgers.
And Adam Thielen's a beast.
He is.
Did you see that catch he had in the first half?
No.
The Moss? Oh, man. It was fantastic.
I missed the
It was
first
a great
half.
throw by Kirk Cousins, though. Probably shouldn't have thrown it, but Thielen cleaned it up for him.
Kirk does this all the time. Good game, bad game, good game, bad game.
Yeah.
Did this in Washington, too.
Yep. Kirk does this, you're right, and he has the good games, and then he has the games where he's the reason he lost. Rodgers was not that good last night.
No. He had like 180 yards or something like that.
He was missing open guys. I don't know. Are we concerned about him?
On Rodgers?
Yeah.
No.
That he doesn't have the motivation to go anymore?
If I was him, I wouldn't give a crap either. Like I've said 1,000
They
times.
still got a shot, though.
They're like 4-6-1 or something like
All
that.
those teams, well, they were all 5-5 before this week.
I don't know, man. If I'm them, I'm looking at next season. I'm done.
I hate that, though.
4-6-1. Here, let me go through the remaining schedule. Cardinals 5-6-1. They're gonna play them next week, or they're gonna win a game. They're gonna win that.
Yeah.
Then they got the Falcons. That's winnable too. Then they got the Bears. Probably not going to win. Jets. And then the Lions. I
still
guess you
think
could.
they could beat any team in the league besides the top ones, like Saints, Chiefs, Rams.
And they don't have any of those left.
I still think they could beat any team.
The hardest team they got is the Bears.
Rodgers.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I feel like pull it together, man. String something together. Just go. Do it.
You have the best quarterback in the league.
Correct.
And you suck.
You got to do something.
That's horrible.
I don't know.
What do you think about the Vikings if they make the playoffs? If.
They're going to be annoying. You got to watch Kirk Cousins in the playoffs.
Let me read off the Vikings' remaining schedule. They got the Patriots next week, then the Seahawks, then the Dolphins, then the Lions, and then the Bears. They got a hard schedule left. They might not even make the playoffs.
They'll make it.
I hope they do. That's a good team. They just had, I think they had top 5 hardest schedule in the NFL.
They've got to make it.
It feels like every week they play a top. Yeah, Case Keenum led you to the playoffs, but Kurt.
One game away from the Super Bowl.
Kurt can't do it.
And now you can't get back. Yeah, that would be bad if they didn't make it.
All right. Pittsburgh let us down again. Lost to Case Keenum. Case Keenum and the Broncos.
It happens.
Through, did you see the end of the game?
Yeah.
Threw to that big man.
Disaster.
Big man. Defensive end.
They were on
picking
the road,
them off.
right? Pittsburgh was on the road.
Denver's kind of a tough place to play in.
Well, he's atrocious on the road. Big Ben is. He is not good on the road.
Yeah.
Like, he'll put up numbers, but he'll do stupid shit like that.
He threw like 460 yards or something like that.
He did a 97-yard touchdown pass.
He threw 56 times.
Yeah.
60-year-old Big Ben throwing 56 times. Mm-hmm. They had 4 turnovers too.
Turnovers?
Apple turnovers. They threw a lot of those. What do you think about this game? Does it say anything, or
Does it say anything? No. This is who Pittsburgh is.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
But I don't want that in the playoffs.
Well, of course not.
Pittsburgh's showing like, hey.
Of course not.
Pittsburgh could be favored and they could easily lose a game.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't trust a damn thing that they do.
They're a really good offensive juggernaut. Defensively, I feel like they're middle of the pack. They are going to be a solid playoff team. They're a threat to make the Super Bowl, I think.
But the thing is can you see them winning 4 straight in the playoffs?
Yeah. You can't.
I don't know.
They're a team that could flip it on and
They're a team that also you think they're on and they're off.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm saying it's not outside the realm of possibility.
No. I'm just saying they really, really scare me.
Yeah,
and if I had to pick
they
somebody,
definitely scare me too.
they're not one of the top teams I'm picking.
How many teams do you think? We'll have to have that conversation another week. How many teams can really win the Super Bowl?
Okay.
We'll have to put that aside.
Tennessee. Russell Wilson, he ran for his life, but he got another win. Drove him down the length of the field.
I thought it was funny you said that because he really hasn't ran that much this year.
No, but he's running out of the pocket.
Yeah, right. I got what you meant.
He's getting rushed.
His rushing numbers aren't really there. But yeah,
No.
they won. They might make the playoffs. Credit to Russell Wilson in that run game.
What's this say about Carolina? Remember, what was it, a couple weeks ago we thought Carolina was legitimate?
Yeah, they lost
Look at
3
this.
in a row.
This is horrible.
They've lost
I said
3
this. I said this when we were talking about it. I don't think Carolina's that good of a team.
They lost 3 games in a row. 1 game they went for 2, and now it's all biting them in the ass.
Yeah.
Like they have no one to blame but themselves, to be completely honest. And their defense isn't winning them games.
Cam's doing pretty decent.
Christian McCaffrey had
He's doing good.
300 yards, I'm pretty sure. He caught like 12 passes, had 2 touchdowns. He was a freaking beast, and then you just wasted that game on him. So that sucks. But Cam's been fine. You just gotta win these games. You need this game against the Seahawks. Like I say they're
That's a
gonna make the
winnable
playoffs.
game.
I say they're gonna make the playoffs, but like the Seahawks, like what are the Seahawks? Like they're not anything special.
No.
Their defense isn't
There.
world beaters. Their offense isn't anything great
No.
either. They just run the ball all the time. So I don't know.
Look at that remaining schedule of the Seahawks. 49ers at home, Vikings at home, going to the 49ers, Chiefs at home, Cardinals at home. They can go 9-7
That's a lot of wins.
if they beat the Vikings. They're either 9-7 or 8-8 at this point.
I don't know. I thought they were a shoe-in, but now they've dropped 3 straight and they're right back in the middle of the pack with everybody else. So I don't know. I mean, they're going to have a real toss-up.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk about that next week too. We'll real deep dive into the playoffs eventually here.
Sounds good to me.
See what they can do.
All right. Who's your big dog this week?
Mine? Mm-hmm. Mine's Baker Mayfield. 258 and 4 touchdowns. Gave Hugh Jackson the business after the game. I just love everything about Baker Mayfield.
You just like douche.
Yeah, correct.
You like these douchebags.
I like the dudes that do it and then tell you they can do it and then tell you you all suck. I like that.
So you like me when I'm out on the basketball court?
No, because you can't do it.
I do it.
You can't do it.
I don't do it, but I win. I win.
Okay, whatever.
I win.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield, 258, 4 touchdowns. He was a beast. He won that game.
Luke, you got a big dog? Big dog? No.
All the games.
No big dog for Pepsi, man. He said no.
Luke's big dog is Pepsi, the great flavor. My big dog this week, Adam Vinatieri's dusty old ass kicking game winners since the Old Testament. Kicked another game winner, 31-yard shot.
31 yards.
Yeah. He missed he was 1 for 2 that game. He missed like a 41-yard field goal before that.
Dude, he is old as dirt, man.
He's old.
He really is. When he takes off his helmet and he's all gray, I'm like, oh my God.
I can't wait till he makes the Hall of Fame. It's going to be great. Good for you, Adam Vinatieri. Good for you. Get some Just for Men, too. Come on, you look better than that.
Yeah, shouts, touch of gray. Touch of gray.
Touch of gray. Yeah, he can still have a little bit. That way he looks sophisticated.
Why don't you have a brand deal, Adam Vinatieri?
Yeah,
For
exactly.
Just for Men. What is this?
I'd watch those commercials.
Should we be your agent?
Yeah, please. We need
Luke,
a job.
call up Adam Vinatieri.
Luke, get him on the phone right now. Let's get an interview with him. Let's go, Luke.
You got any final thoughts?
My final thought, shout out to Notre Dame football.
Damn it.
I knew you were going to do it.
That's my final thought.
That's why I'm glad you gave it to me.
12 and 0. You ever seen Blue Mountain State?
No.
When Coach Marty Daniels yells it at the end of the season? 12 and 0. You never seen that?
No.
Yeah, shouts to the Irish. The Irish
Good job,
blood.
Notre Dame.
Yeah. Now spread the word.
Spread it.